Wiki, welcome Warcraft 2 fans to a 4v4 of the century. Today we already have up here in the top right corner Ogre Mage, very good at Warcraft 2. And not quite as good at Warcraft 2, it's Bigfoot 7, but he's twice as good as Big Point 3.5. Then down here it is Nedro, and finally in the bottom it is T.S. Jorgensen. Wait, this dude up here, Orange Herald. And FCLI dash Visor. Of course, it's Baby Shark. Doot, 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 doot. And finally, it's Let's Remake. So, going to be a very action-packed, instantly awesome game. We know that Nedro and T.S. Jorgensen probably on the same dang team as they're both heading out with their peons. Is this going to be an offensive peon or a defensive peon? Offensive peon. He's going for a pig farm in the middle of his opponent's gold floor. And here comes another offensive peon from T.S. Jorgensen. Going to be interesting to see what he decides to do. Already Nedro deciding for a barracks rather than not. Kind of a weird placement for a blacksmith here. Gonna blacksmith their own base off. Get some cannon towers and repairing that blacksmith so he gets his cannon towers extra fast. Or he actually has a lumber mill being produced, so perhaps there will be indeed guard towers rather than cannon towers. One cannon tower, and is it going to be one guard tower? Yeah, he's only got enough gold for a guard tower here. Needs to get himself some more gold flow, or he doesn't have enough for a peon actually even. So maybe he'll just sit here and attack this. Pig farm. Pig farm gonna be the placement or not. Maybe he's going for another pig farm, but that's gonna make sure that his units pop out right here so the cannon tower can destroy them. Let's take a look at elsewhere on the map. We've got FCLI Visor right here. He's moving on out with a big grunt strike force. Once again, this is Herald. He's only got a little grunt strike force and is likely to be struck down by FCLI Visor's stack. A couple of grunts pop out at the last second to make this a 6 versus 5 grunt battle. And look at this, grunts running into here to protect themselves. A pretty good defense here from Herald. Herald's going to try to bust on out. Will it be the best bet for him, though? As his forces quickly enveloped and taken down. Herald desperately needs 2 more grunts to arrive. Comes and builds himself a nice little wall off to save himself. Not too shabby. And look here, lots of peons chopping towards the wood. And pretty soon they're going to be able to mine here as the cannon tower tears into this barracks. Nedro with a nice base setup. Going to send a couple of grunts out himself. And T.S. Jorgensen going tier number 2. Alright, here's another large grunt battle happening here. From Baby Shark. And Let's Remake with Baby Shark coming out on top. A very quick wall off from Let's Remake just to try to save the D. And he has done exactly that. Let's Remake not doing a whole lot of stuff, just 5 farms, pretty well straightforward. Baby Shark's got 6 farms, or I should say, up here at FCLI Visor, doing a pretty good job as well, because he's got the beatdown going on Herald. Herald over here desperately trying to get himself some walls. He does have a cannon tower. And the cannon tower going to be up in time. Great wall off from Herald. Able to keep this cannon tower with an effective range. Look at that, just in time, gets the walls off, and all of these. That grunt's gonna be trapped, so his buddies try to get him free, and they're gonna be able to get away. So, oh no, only one grunt survives. Dun dun dun. Meanwhile, up here at Ogre Mage's base, he's keeping it happy with these nice spread out scout farms. Not gonna get caught off guard by nobody. First barracks here for Teal. Teal already reached the gold mining status here. Teal's been doing excellent on the lumber, just not so good on the gold. Not doing too bad, I suppose. So, once again, we have Nedro going up to tier number 3. And this is Bigfoot. Bigfoot, that's been doing pretty good in there, Bigfoot. And look at this, he's going in for the expansion. Bigfoot setting his ally up like a boss. Ogre Mage now has the ability to start mining. Great job with that, Bigfoot. And then he's got a pretty good, super sweet cannon tower defense at his home base. Bigfoot doing good. Gonna need to watch out for Nedro. However, who's here number 3? Oh, somebody just lost. Let's Remake. Poor Let's Remake was crushed by Ogre Mage. Game marches on. This is Baby Shark. And this right here is FC Live Bizzer, who has one heck of a gigantic strike force. Harold gonna be running around trying to cut down a peon. Woo, but here comes the huge, gigantic strike force from Bizzer to try to run them off. And they're gonna run straight into a trap. From Ogre Mage. Harold forced to run back home, and then that's gonna make Wizard stalk off himself like, I wish I could have taken a really good fight there. And look at that. Wow, Bigfoot with the great chopping tactics. Now he's got wood foraging parties over here. It's always a party with Bigfoot and his wood foraging parties. Here is a battle. Nedro teaming up with his ally T.S. Jorgensen once again. This time they're moving out on the map towards Baby Shark. And they're going to catch Vizzer's grunt army completely off guard. And here comes Harold's grunt army now to strike vengeance. So it's going to be a 3v1 as Baby Shark falls victim. To all these armies, a quick tower creation and a cannon tower is the response. What's Ogre Mage got to say about this? Ogre Mage bringing the action, coming in here to save FCLI Visor, but once again, T.S. Jorgensen's Ogres reign supreme as he comes in to strike. Visor down. He's about to lose his Ogre Mound. Not good news. He does have a cannon tower happening in the future. Baby Shark getting crushed as well. So Nedro and T.S. Jorgensen and Harold all doing very well in this match. Ogre Mage pushing up to tier number 3, and he's got a very good expansion. However, the Ogre Mage could make a comeback. What the heck? Are these enemies turned into friends? No, they're just definitely enemies as Harold comes over here to shut Bigfoot down. No, Bigfoot. Bigfoot, very well known in the comps community, playing comps games all the time. He'll come over to the Warcraft 2 Garden of War community once in a while. And here's an assault on Ogre Mage. Ogre Mage not ready for it. Will he be ready for it? Oh no, Bigfoot. Right. Yes, indeed. Ogre Mage was indeed ready for that strike. So Ogre Mage gaining prominence, and looky who survived. Wow, both of these players, FC Live Visor survived. And Baby Shark has survived as well, but it's bloodlusted ogres from Nedro, and he's moving on towards the middle spot. No, he knows that Ogre Mage has that well secured. Gonna make a dash for it anyway, and he'll soon learn that wow, Ogre Mage is pretty dang good at this defending stuff. Bigfoot, really, look at the walls from Bigfoot. Oh my gosh, this is Bigfoot sunning all over it. He's a comps player, he knows how to wall off. So Bigfoot gonna add his expertise there to the game, creating some super sweet wall offs. Look at that. That guy knows how to wiki Warcraft too, especially versus comps. Comps would just fall to this right here. Defensive formation. Wow, WOW, all in caps lock. Meanwhile, Ogre's Mage's home base does not have those super sweet walls, so he's going to have to get himself a cannon tower. Hopefully for him, he can survive. Here's a large wood harvesting party. It's a party. You're not invited, but hopefully you show up anyway. Wood foraging party, that is. Meanwhile, down here, it is the final destruction of Let's Remake, as his base has been completely hollowed out and used by T.S. Jorgensen. And let's look at here. Not a whole lot of gold mining happening on this map. Just Ogre Mages, Nedro, and Jorgensen heading towards that direction. Jorgensen's mining off of Let's Remake's mine. Bigfoot always in the game with 12,000 left. He's been doing super duper good. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Bigfoot's defenses once again versus Nedro T.S. Jorgensen. And what are they going to do? Absolutely nothing. Oh, say it again. As Bigfoot's defenses are invincible. Look at this guy. He's got a peon hidden between the walls to repair that cannon tower. He plays against comps and he knows how to defend. Building the walls like this, Bigfoot's just awesome. Look at that defense. Are you kidding me? And even one Death and Decay not going to have a whole lot success against this defense because it's Bigfoot and he's got the defense going on and he gets the kill. Oh my gosh, Bigfoot with a peon able to destroy that Death and Decayer and save the day for the entire wood harvesting community and gold mining communities as well. But the party just doesn't stop for T.S. Jorgensen and Nedro as they begin to creep closer and closer to those gold mines. And this would be Harold over here slowly chopping his way towards gold mining freedom. Here's a bit of a battle as Ogre Mage now has Bloodlust. He can begin to contest the map. He's been getting good amounts of gold here. Let's go take a look at that. Wow, his savings are awesome. Baby Shark going for this bottom. Let's remake. Just saying, let's remake, please. And Bigfoot being bad boy all the way. Adding his expertise on the defensive ways of Warcraft 2. And able to survive, yeah. Oh, this is okay, but the ogres move in. The ogres still having a little effect on these super sweet defenses. This game has been awesome. Even with Death and Decay's Ogre Mage and Bigfoot are able to stand their ground and continue to fight the good fight in this wiki Warcraft 2 audio experience. Here, the first mining is going to be happening from Nedro and T.S. Jorgensen. A little ways before Harold can get there. And now, actually, just a huge number of wood choppers here from Visitor and Baby Shark. So who will win the Chop Fest? It looks like all signs point towards this power couple, Nedro and T.S. Jorgensen. I want to thank you guys all for tuning in. Tune in next time. We have yet another wiki Warcraft 2 audio production. I want to say big shout out to Bigfoot7. Man, he did excellent this game. And special thanks to Nedro for posting this or sending this replay to the X-Man Nerd. And special thanks to the X-Man Nerd for sending this replay to me. Dun, 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 dun. Wiki Warcraft 2 pistols.